Hello, this is Stephen and Jennifer with Iowa Backyard Farmer coming to talk with you about the hot peppers that we have on our plant sale list this year.
Yeah, so we've kind of geared up here. We've talked about our mild chilies and our sweet ones. These are all ones that you might use in a hot sauce or use sparingly or in small amounts. They're not going to be the ones you're just going to, most of us are not going to just chomp into these. But they really have some really good culinary uses. And if you like any spicy food, I think you'll enjoy some of these.
Yeah, so if we start out on those that are hot but not like crazy hot, so let's kind of go in category from hot, super hot to like I call it stupid hot.
Yeah, to stupid hot.
So jumping right in, let's talk about our red cayenne that we're growing this year.
Okay, so we are growing the red Ember Cayenne, and it's a nice red cayenne pepper. It was really productive for us last year. We got a lot of production off of that. I made my own cayenne pepper powder. This is not as red as you would think because I put some of the golden in there too, but really good flavor. Really good flavor. It is not super, it's not too hot. I guess as a pepper, you're in that 15 to 20,000 Scoville range.
Yeah, we've definitely got hotter ones.
We've definitely got hotter ones. So if you have a dish that needs this, red ember was our pick for a cayenne in that range to use as a seasoning pepper. We just dry them and grind them up, and they're fantastic.
Yeah. And if that one's even too hot for you, we are trialing one called Wildcat, which is considerably less heat. So we'll let you know how that one goes this next year. But
yeah, so if you want, and frankly, we're like, what is the flavor of cayenne? We were discussing this. We're like, I don't know, hot. So yeah. We're going to try Wildcat and see what the flavor is, because it'll come down a notch.
Yeah. So next one up is Habanero, the burning bush variety.
Yeah, so this is a nice orange habanero. This was my favorite to use in fresh salsa this summer, and you might think that's too hot, and it was, I mean, you were working up a sweat. That's nice, but we couldn't stop eating it. They have a nice citrusy flavor.
It's 15 to 20,000 Scoville heat units, and when mixed in an overall fresh salsa, it was nice because it did not burn the mouth, but you sweated.
Yeah, it's not it's not a hot that like attacks you up front. It kind of just warms you right up, and so I really like that one.
Yeah, so that one's pretty good. Next one up is one that we've brought in new this year. It is a hot banana type called Mexican Sunset. So if you've liked the Hungarian hot wax in the past,
which is kind of just an old, just like.
It's an older one, and this is a newer one, a little bit bigger, a little bit better disease resistance.
A lot earlier.
Like 2 to 3 weeks earlier.
Yeah.
Which I know for us, when we're clearing out the garden at the end of the year, it seems like that's when the Hungarian hot waxes are like, now I'm ready to super produce.
I needed to earlier when I was making salsa. So this one will be nice.
Yeah.
This will be nice.
Yep. And then the last one in kind of this not so hot category is lemon drop, around 15 to 30,000 heat units.
Yeah, and this is a kind of an aji pepper, and it has that citrusy flavor. It goes really well with, like, if you're doing a hot fish dish or chicken or some of those things, that these flavors would be complementary for that.
So very popular in Peru.
Yeah.
So taking our heat up a notch, and kind of the same family, we got an Aji Amarillo, which instead of the 15 to 30,000 of the lemon drop, then we moved to the 30 to 50,000 Scovilles.
Yeah, so we jumped to heat level. They're nice. They're probably, what do you say, 4 or 5 inches long. Yeah. And they kind of taper to a point. They've got that kind of fruity flavor to them. So you've got a sweet heat with this, which is really nice. But you're jumping up that notch.
Yeah, that is definitely up a notch. And so if you don't like the straight heat, it's probably not one I would not eat that fresh by itself.
No, probably you would not. but it would add a lot of, if you're doing like a salsa where you're putting fruit in it, like a mango peach salsa or something like that, that berry flavor would complement that. It would be really good.
Yeah. So the next one that we've grown for a lot of years is a golden cayenne. So it's hotter than the other ones we've talked about.
Yep. And I mixed this with the red ember, and I'm like custom made like cayenne pepper, and the flavor on that is really good. You could use it just like you would use any other hot pepper. It's kind of fun to have them in a different color.
Yep. So next one up is hot Thai pepper. So I feel like we're maybe moving countries here.
But this one is funny to me. The backstory on this one is that I always grow Thai peppers, hot Thai peppers, for our plant sale in the spring, and I never end up with a hot Thai pepper in my garden. Like maybe one
I
year.
think one year we did.
One year I ended up with a hot Thai pepper because they're popular and people find out that we have them, and then they're like, "Can I have it?" And it doesn't matter. I always sell out.
Yeah.
I always sell out of this one. They're tiny but mighty, so
they're about yay big.
Yeah, they're very hot. We jump another energy level for the hot Thai.
Yeah.
What do we get up to
so
for
that
this
one's
one?
50 to 100,000
Yeah.
heat units on that one.
So you could preserve these and like maybe make them into like a paste or with oil, you know, and I don't know. I never get to try them because I never have them in my garden.
I'm curious, for those who do grow them, tell us in the comments how you use them.
Yeah, they're very ornamental too. They're pretty to just grow. We grow the Bolivian Rainbow pepper in our baskets just because they're pretty to look at. They look like little Christmas lights.
Yeah.
But the hot Thai is also in that category of it. Just is a pretty looking plant.
Yeah. So coming back across the ocean, Sugar Rush Peach.
Yeah.
Another super hot but super sweet.
Yeah.
one.
So this is my mild taco sauce, but it had a really good flavor. It makes a really nice hot sauce. So it starts out with a kind of really fruity flavor to it, but then it's gonna bite you.
Yeah.
And they called it, I think, medium spice. What is the Scoville on this?
So 50 to 100,000 again. So medium for some people. That's really hot for me.
Hot for you, but delicious. Speaking of hot sauce, we have the classic hot sauce pepper here we grew last year, and it was fun enough to keep growing. Is the Tabasco.
And if you think the sauce is hot, the individual pepper is hot as well.
Yep.
We did have somebody that came and brought their family and decided to have a Tabasco pepper eating contest amongst their family. I don't know that they'll ever come back and visit us again.
No. But they are hot. They have that classic Tabasco flavor, which is fun. For us here in Iowa, they were a little late. So we grow them and I like them, but I got way more of the Chile de Arbol off of that same time frame, and I like the Chile de Arbol flavor probably a little better. But if you really wanted that classic Tabasco flavor, you can grow it.
Yeah, we've got the plants.
They're pretty.
And so moving on to, I call it the stupid hot category. I'm not quite sure what anybody in their right mind would do with these things.
Yeah, we sell a bunch of these, and people are doing hot sauces and other things with them. I have not had occasion to use these as often, but they are kind of fun to grow, and it's kind of fun to say that you had one. If you know what you're doing with it, let me know. Besides hot sauce, Carolina Reaper. What do you want to tell me about Carolina Reaper?
2013 Guinness World Record holder for the hottest pepper. Grew really well for us.
Yeah, it did.
This last year, and
I've already started them. All these super hot peppers tend, with the exception of Aji Amarillo, which grows super tall and very fast. The Carolina Reaper is on that slower end. I started them already.
Yep. Next up, and this is a former world record holder of ghost pepper.
Ghost pepper. Yeah.
And so another really, really hot one.
If you really wanted to spice up your dish, again, start them early. They don't grow really fast.
Yep. So we've got that one and sold that for a lot of years. Those are, I guess, going back to the first one, the Carolina Reaper, we're looking about 1.5 million Scoville. For ghost pepper, about 1 million. So considerably less hot.
Yeah.
Then let's come back down to a little bit more the reality.
Yeah, ones that I can use in my kitchen.
Yeah, the Caribbean Red Habanero.
Oh, I love this one. It was so beautiful. It grew for us really well. Again, started earlier. It's not the fastest grower. It was about twice as hot as our orange habanero. But again, it was nice. We used those. It kind of has a good flavor.
Yeah,
if you can taste it.
It's a good fruity, smoky, citrusy flavor. So fantastic there. And then to wrap it up, we've got two different types of Scotch bonnets. We've got a yellow one and a red one.
Yep. And those are like you'd use them in Caribbean cooking. they were really popular. Those walked away from me too. People found out we had those and they're like, wait, I need that one.
Yeah.
So they're about, what did you say, 100?
100 to 350,000 Scoville heat
So
units.
again, it's not something we're picking out in the garden and just chomping into, but they are supposedly have great flavor. They grew really well for us.
And those,
and you could use them in the kitchen.
And those that like Caribbean cooking, this is a key one for it.
Yeah. So if you have a stupid hot pepper that you like to use and want to share how you would use it that we could try, that would be awesome.
Post that down in the comments, and we'll talk to you later. Bye-bye.
Bye.